here this morning to work on the car a bit, and as you can see, we started it up. We started sea foaming into the intake manifold, and it looks like oil. That is definitely oil coming out of my motor. So the question is, where the hell is it coming from, and why am I an idiot? So I hear some dripping up here, so we're going to check out up here. It's coming from something up here. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Could be coolant sludge, but as soon as we returned to idle, the motor died. So that's no good. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Our coolant reservoir is empty, which is not a good sign. So we'll fill that up and see what the hell's going on. So this is no bueno. Still haven't figured out where the leak is coming from. I should probably shut off the motor, but I can't. I don't really want to. It's running so well. I need to figure out. It's not the wiper fluid, obviously. Just trying to figure out what could be running up here. It could be I thought maybe at first it was the coolant, but the coolant level is fine. The fan should be kicking on though. It doesn't seem to want to, so we're gonna have to fix that. Let's go check the temp gauge. It's been running for a little bit. Let's see where that's at. Yeah, we're overheating. So I need to fix the fan and whatever that leak is and figure that out. Something seems to be missing. Where's it at? Oh look, it's in the garage. Sorry about the weird sun thing going on there. Yeah. It's in the garage. The garage. So it moves. Let me show you what I did. All right, first thing I did is I did a little prayer. No, we'll start with the non-mechanical stuff. So I took this off, the sunroof off, which it actually has a neat little area where you can rest it in right in here. I'll show you that in a second. But probably should have prepped the driveway for this, or the car for this, but that's not how we operate here on the Untitled Car Show. So let's pop that. So the clutch here, I don't know if you can see a little bar, doesn't want to reset all the way in like it's supposed to. So I took my big old pry bar, which you see there. It's like 6 feet long and just a solid chunk of metal. Took that and just got it, and as you can see now, it's kind of compressed to where it should be. There's still a little bit, it's not engaging as much as I would like, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to adjust that a little better. My thought is mess with the bracket, mess with that slave cylinder, maybe get a new clutch, which is probably a good idea regardless. So I messed with that. I came up here. I don't know if you could hear it when we show you the car running, but the fan actually works. I just came down underneath here. There's a relay. Gave it a nice knock. The car's been, sitting for a while, so it just doesn't. It probably just stuck there. I went underneath the car, and I don't know why, it looks like coolant, but that doesn't make any sense because of where it's coming out. So what I think it is, or it looks like oil, which doesn't make any sense because where it's leaking, the only thing there is a coolant line. So I think with the car sitting for as long as it's sat, there's a lot of rust in that system, and I should just get it flushed out professionally. So I might spend, $100, $150, go to a Pontiac dealership and have them flush it. See if there's anyone who can do that. who knows that around here. If you look right here, you can see there's some chocolate milk, which isn't very promising. And you can see it a little bit right there. This is the coolant line that runs up to the front of the car. So that's a little concerning to me. But it moves, it drives. The clutch is still, with it fully out, it feels like it's not fully planted. So the clutch pedal all the way out, it doesn't feel like it's fully engaged. So I'm gonna have to mess around with that some more. But other than that, it moves. It effing moves. I'm a happy camper. So, you know, it could be a lot worse. I got to figure out why it looks like engine oil is coming out of the coolant. I mean, that is pretty atrocious. And with the iridescence there, that makes me think it's oil in the system. So I don't know exactly what I'm looking at here. Where it's leaking out, it doesn't make much sense. And as you can see, it kind of dribbled its way up here. I just can't tell what it is based on the smell. I don't know if it's rusted coolant line or if that's just the leftover that's coming out of it. So we're going to do the old Pontiac thing where you have to throw a piece of cardboard underneath it. But it looks good, sitting in the garage at least. So that means I can have my driveway back for the first time in a couple of years. So this is a good sign. So that's rust going on here. So that means that's not oil. So bad news is I got rust hanging out in my concrete now, but good news is that dripping was like I suspected from the heater coil up there. And yeah, it's still dripping a little bit, but if I got a wet puddle in the morning, then I know what the cause is. If not, I can always detach the heater core, because that seems to be the issue, and I should not have to deal with it. It's not a real car unless it has stickers. Oh fuck. That's not good. But it is coolant. That's for sure. We need to get new lines, I think, is the issue. That'll be fun. It's not a huge ask. I can't quite see where it's leaking from. That's the problem. It's not leaking inside here, which is good. It's just a matter of where is it leaking from down there. If I could take this out, if anyone knows if I can take out the whole tub here and get down underneath, that'd make my life a lot easier. So we might try to do that. Yeah. So thanks so much for watching. If you like what you see, consider giving it a subscribe right there to the Backwards Untitled Car Show, because that's how we do stuff around here. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Do the internet stuff you typically do here. I'll leave a comment about how dumb I am on the car. So, thanks everyone. I need a haircut real bad. Look at this. I look like a homeless person. We'll take care of that soon. All right, thanks everyone. Bye. I love you.